Here we are at Darlington for race number 33 of the season, the first race of the round of 8. We were supposed to head to Sebring, and I'm going to be honest with you. My computer couldn't handle Sebring. It kept crashing, so that's why we're here. Now we're giving you an old-timey feeling to it with this static effect and this little bit of a color distortion kind of thing going on here, because it's Darlington. We want to make it feel like Darlington. On the pole today is Jonathan Joestar in the 77, followed by Sonic in the 5. Row 2 is going to be Mario and Eric Cartman. Row 3, Zach Fair and Shrek. Row 4, Pepsi Man and Jack Septic Tank. Row 5, Sid Highwind and Waluigi. Row 6, Peter Griffin and Barrett Wallace. Row 7, Shadow and Mr. Beast. Row 8, William Afton and Curious George. Row 9, Banana Joe and Arthur Morgan. Row 10, Andrew Barella and Ronald McDonald. Row 11 is going to be Emmett and Jonesy. Row 12, Mike Wazowski and Jim Cashman. Row 13, Ryuko Matoy and Simon Belmont. Row 14, Jackson Barella and Wario. Row 15, Maka Monconchok and Yuffie Kisaragi. I probably just skipped a bunch. The rest of your field, Reki Ralph, Johnny Silverhand, Goku, Jake McIntyre, Cloud Strife, Skips, Logan Brunette, Clive Rossfield, Harry Pooper, Grug Crude, Luigi Mario, and rounding out your field is Marky Plyer in the 38. But as I said, first round of the round of 8. If someone wins this race, instant lock into the championship 4 at Miami. If one of those playoff drivers wins this race, I apologize. I should not. If someone, Sonic can't do it. Those 8 drivers being the 77, Jonathan Joestar, the 9 of Sid Highwind, the 10 of Arthur Morgan, the 7 of Andrew Barella, the 21 of Jackson Barella, the 3 of Yuffie Kisaragi, the 91 of Jake McIntyre, and the 8 of Luigi Mario. All 8 of these guys can have a shot at the championship. Only 4 will make it out of this round. We'll bring you to the green flag here. As you see the field rolling down this back straightaway here. Night racing at Darlington. 92 laps, our halfway bonus at lap 46 today. Very narrow racetrack. Who is going to come out on top today? Pace car's off. The field is exiting turn 4. And here we go. Green flag in the air. We're racing in Darlington. Lap 1 complete, led by Jonathan Joestar, but here comes the 5 of Sonic the Hedgehog. That 5 car has been mediocre all season long. As now he drops out. Eric Cartman and Mario second, third, and fourth, and then the field all stacked up behind the 02 of Zach Fair. Now anything can happen here with this narrow racetrack. We're already on to lap number 3. Jonathan Joestar starting to pull away a little bit from the 5 and the 84 as Eric Cartman now gets by Sonic. The 77 here. Jonathan Joestar looking to be the first driver into the round of 4, but it's early. Mario bounces off the wall there. We're going to see that all day. These drivers love touching the wall here at Darlington. It's called the good old Darlington stripe. If you don't leave here without a stripe, then you're doing something wrong. Lap 4 now. I almost said 5. 2 orange cars together, orange and blue. Emmett looking to make a move on the 4 car of Mr. Beast, who was eliminated last week. Arthur Morgan there. He won at the Chicago street race. And automatically locked his way into this round. Now he's looking to do it again. Jackson Barella there right behind his brother. Jackson is probably the least likely person we saw making it to the round of 8. So now we got trouble somewhere. 67's in the wall. Shadow. But Jackson Barella ran about 17th to 25th most of the season, and then barely squeaked his way into the top 16 at the end. And now he's made it all the way through the round of 16, through the round of 12, and all the way to the round of 8. If he can make it to the championship 4, it'll be a miracle. Now, one driver who has been not looking for a good day, not having a good day, looking for a much better day, is this 91 back here, Jake McIntyre. He currently only 3 points above the cut line, but everyone's really close right now. It's been pretty good all season, running second in the points currently behind the 3 car of Yuffie. The 3, wherever she is, there she is. The 3 car is your points leader. Jake McIntyre is currently in second with a single win back at Daytona for the road course there. But obviously he would not want to be out in this first round, or this last round here before the championship. I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. Lap 8 underway here. Jonathan Joestar. Huge lead here over Sonic in the 5, 2.4 seconds. Then Mario moves up to 3rd. Eric Cartman in 4th. Zach Fair in 5th. Pepsi Man 6th. Next up is Jack Septic Tank. And Shrek, Banana Joe, Sid Highwind. Everyone keeping it pretty tame here off these first couple laps. But Jonathan Joestar starts the round in 7th of the 8 drivers with 0 points. Oh, we got another car on the wall. Mario. Scraping the wall here all the way through turns 1 and 2. But the 77s didn't win a race all season. Didn't even finish in the top 10 in points at the end of the regular season. So he has 0 points, as does the 21 car entering this round. 11 points out, but him being out front today would automatically lock him in to that championship 4. The 5 car not in the playoffs, but you got to think, he's the only Hendrick car who hasn't won a race this season. Sid Highwind has 2. Logan Burnett has 2. Curious George has 1. You got to think he wants to come up here and show that he can do it too. They're 3 wide back here. Waluigi, Mr. Beast, and Emmett. The 71 and the 4 cannot get away from each other. They have been side by side for who knows how long, as they're going 3 wide through turns 1 and 2. There's not enough room for that. I mean, there is, but it doesn't usually work. Still 3 wide. How are they doing this? Waluigi's going to use the outside line there and get clear. So they get back to 2x2. Another car on the wall back here. It's the 54 Mike Wazowski. We look through the field here. Clive Rossfield in that 19 car. Trying to just prove that he belongs in this car ever since the death of Mordecai and the retirement of Rigby. Wants to show that they made the right decision by hiring him for this and next season. But so far it's off to a slow start. He finished second last week to William Afton, his teammate, who got his 3rd win on the season. But not running too great today. As you see, Sonic actually took the lead. New leader of the 5 car. Sonic the Hedgehog, now your leader as we're on to lap number 14 today. Jonathan Joestar, currently in 2nd now. Pepsi Man in 3rd, Eric Cartman 4th, Zach Fair in the wall, as he's running 5th. The 14 of Mario's dropped back quite a bit. Now, if the drivers were to finish where they are today, I believe your top 4 would be Jonathan Joestar, Sid Highwind, Arthur Morgan, and Jackson Barella. Actually, would be those would be the guys in the top. Well, maybe Yuffie would be ahead of Jackson, but up front now, I think the battle was heating up just a little bit. Never mind. The 5 car pulls back away from that 77. Helicopter cam here. Big group here. 21 getting by the 4. Using that run off the high side. See Wario there. Subbing for John fell out for the rest of the season. Keep scrolling through our field here. There's Luigi Mario in the 8, one of our playoff contenders, deep in the field. And then the 91 is just about to go to last place. Jake McIntyre not having a good day here. Still early in the race as we're only on lap 17, about to be 18, but now we got a battle for the lead once again. Jonathan Joestar back to the inside to take the lead here away from Sonic and the 5. Lap 18 of 92. This is one of our crown jewel events. It wasn't going to be on the schedule, but it's one of the most important races of the year. Everyone wants to be able to win this one. The other ones being Daytona, Charlotte. Sorry, I forgot about Charlotte. Daytona, Charlotte, and I guess some people could say Bristol. There's now Sonic's in the wall. Pepsi Man in the wall. People are getting a little too antsy here. Gotta keep it a little under control. Peter Griffin in the 60. That's a story we should talk about. Peter Griffin in that 60 car. He is currently 14th in the points. A couple races ago, he was in 9th. A couple races before that, he was in 25th. The 60 car has come on a charge at the end of this season. Started falling off a little bit today, or recently, but at the end of this season, the 60 has just really picked up the pace. All the way up from 25th to 9th in a couple races. It's now the 5 trying to reel back in that 77 car as we're here on lap 21. Long ways to go here. Fastest lap today belongs to Eric Cartman in the 84. Followed by Zach Fair in the 02. Then you have Emmett in the 71 car. And then you have your leader of Jonathan Joestar. As Sonic's fastest lap is actually the... where the hell is it? 7th fastest. Sonic falling off once again. Skips in the 42 at the back of the field here. It's already been confirmed that the 42 driver of Skips will not be in the car next season. That spot's going to go to the Carl Weezer, making his return to the Cup level. He'll be back in the 42. Skips will not return after his mediocre season. Not mediocre. That's just a bad season. 77 car really out front now. Is now Sonic and Pepsi Man are closer together now. The 77 was a 3.2 second lead. Take you on board with the 77 here. How about we just have a whole onboard segment here? We haven't had one of those in a while. That concludes our onboard segment there. You see Jonathan Joestar still out front in the 77 car. A couple guys getting in the wall back here. The 91's starting to come up a little bit, but not really. Clive Rossfield's really dropped back, so is Goku in the 45, but the 77 still out front, 2.2 seconds ahead of Pepsi Man in the 36 car. Sonic has dropped back to 4th behind Eric Cartman. In the 84 for 3rd now. See the 77 over there. It looks like he's in the wall. Yeah, scraping the wall here. Gets it back out of the wall, but that lost a little bit of ground there to the 36. To see the field go by here. I'll give you a whole flyby of the field now. Here comes Jonathan. Pepsi Man in 2nd. Here comes Sonic now back in front of Eric Cartman. Zach Fair, Sid Hyland, and Banana Joe, Jack Septic Tank. And here comes everyone else. Now we have a pass for the lead. Pepsi Man got by the 77. I don't know what happened to Jonathan there. Might have gotten the wall in turns 3 and 4, but now the 36 is your new leader, Pepsi Man. Haven't seen him up front in a while. I mean, he's been up front, but not leading a race. The 36 car has had a really poor season. Took several races to finish inside the top 30. And then it's just been an uphill climb since then that he hasn't been able to come up through. We're now out front here in Darlington on lap 35. Sonic now back to 5th as Zach Fair got by. Everyone keeping it relatively tame throughout the race today. No issues so far. Just a lot of close racing. The 91 came up a little bit that last time by and now dropped back again. So now we're starting to catch up to lap traffic here. You see the 45 coming off turn 4 as the rest of the guys here are going in the middle of the turn, now coming off the turn. You can see them up ahead at the end of the straightaway. Still a good ways to go until they reach them, but it won't be much longer. Now, pit stops here. Probably going to happen. Tire fall off is a big thing here. The 36 car currently fastest lap was a 34.4, currently running 36 seconds. They're off by 2 seconds a lap now. It's even worse for the guys at the back who ran a 34.9 to a 37.1. These cars are really off the pace on these old tires. They go down the front straightaway into turns 3 and 4 the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4 once again. Pepsi Man, Jonathan Joestar, Eric Cartman, Zach Fair, Sonic, Sid Hyland, Jack Septic Tank, Banana Joe, Emmett, and Shrek are going to round out your top 10. Waluigi in 11th. 12th is William Afton. 13th is Mario. 14th, Jackson Varela. 15th, Arthur Morgan. Make that Barrett Wallace. 16th, Arthur Morgan. 17th, Shadow. 18th, Luigi. 19th, Jonesy. 20th is Mike Wazowski. 21st, Mr. Beast. 22nd, Yuffie. 23rd, Ronald McDonald. 24th is Wario. 25th, Ryuko Matoi. 26th, Johnny Silverhand. 27th, Logan Burnett. 28th, Jim Cashman. 29th, Peter Griffin. 30th, Andrew Barella. 31st is Marky Plyer. 32nd, Recky Ralph. 33rd, Jake McIntyre. 34th, Simon Belmont. 35th, Curious George. 36th, Greg Crude. 37th, Klaus Strife. 38th, Maka Monconcho. 39th, Clive Rossfield. 40th, Harry Pooper. There you go. 41st, Goku, and 42nd is Skips, who is in the middle of a pit stop. I wonder if the pit stop might be... I don't 2 laps down currently is that car. Jonathan took... No, sorry, Pepsi Man's the leader. But, I wonder if that's going to start our pit strategy here, or if just the 42 is making a off-schedule pit stop. 48 car in the wall. The 42 car Skips might have just been making a non-scheduled pit stop. Might have had an issue. Currently 2 laps down now. Seven seconds back to third. 4 seconds back to second. Pepsi Man really pulling away now. On lap 42 here, getting closer and closer to our halfway point. Now we're catching lap traffic. Lap 43, Goku in sights of the 36 car. Down the backstretch here. The 36. Oh, caution is out. Problems here. Curious George, Clive Rossfield. Watch out, Pepsi Man. That's your leader. Trying to get through the mess here. Oh, Jonathan Joestar gets a piece of it. First caution of the day. Grug Crude, Curious George, Jonathan Joestar, Clive Rossfield. We're racing back to the line here. Let's take a look at what happened here. So heading into turn 3 here, Peter Griffin's going to get into Marky Plyer. Really roughing him up there as the 38 goes around. Simon Belmont gets a little clipped. Curious George, Klaus Strife, Mako just slamming in there. Here comes Grug. In the 12 car, here comes the 19 of Clive Rossfield. And then Pepsi Man, our leader, trying to get through all this mess. And then here comes Jonathan. Right into Clive. Everyone else seems to get away okay. Let's get another angle here. Seems like Peter had something against that 38 car with the way he raced him there. Big hit from Cloud. And then you see, here's the incident with Jonathan. But we'll be right back with the restart here. Welcome back to Darlington. Pit stops have commenced. We're going to go single file restarts here because, I don't know. Pit stops went underway. Emmett came out the leader, and then he led the halfway point. So the 71 gets the 5 extra bonus points today. Teammates first and second. Or no, Jonathan is not. Jonathan Joestar's a lap down. After must have gone to the pits and got his damage repaired. Is now 1 lap down. So Pepsi Man is in second. 4 cars out of the race. Green flag back in the air. Here we go. That 77 is slow. The 77 really slowing up everyone else. The 71 car is just going to pull away. I don't know what the 77's doing here. Pepsi Man is in second. Finally gets by Jonathan. Everyone begins making moves to get around that 77 car. Not what he wanted today. After leading a lot of the race, now several laps down. Or not several, just one, but still. Damaged car. But the 71 car of Emmett is your leader now. Pepsi Man, second place here. Really trying to reel back in that 71 car as he's now nobody between them. He got by his teammate of Marky Plyer. Third place is Arthur Morgan here. Caution? Caution back out on track. Big pile up over here. Jackson Barella, one of our playoff contenders. Peter Griffin. I think Goku and Jack Septic Tank were involved. Got to race off the corner here. But let's take a look at what happened there. So heading down into turn number 1, they're on the front straightaway here. They're 3 wide. And I think the 45 comes up the track into the 6, and then they all go around here. And then Peter Griffin at the back of the field just slams into the 21. It's right on board the 60. On board with Peter Griffin. See the wreck happening ahead. He just stays in the upper line and ugh. Looks like the 21 and the 60 are going to be out of the race. We'll be right back with the restart. Welcome back to Darlington. We decided, I think the reason we're going with the single file restarts today is because we want to keep it old school, give you that old-timey look to everything. Sometimes we do single files on other tracks because accidental, but after those 2 wrecks, I know one driver who actually really benefited from all that. That's going to be the 91 of Jake McIntyre. Ran in the low 30s the whole race, currently running 15th. That's going to help his championship hopes today. So does Yufi Kisaragi come up a little bit. If we look back throughout the rest of the field here. Pace car is off. Out of 4, the lap car is on the inside. Lead cars on the outside. Green flag back in the air. Emmett leads him to the line. We're on lap 55 now. Zach Fair already in the wall back here. Oh, he almost spun the car out. So they're coming off turn 2, down the back straightaway. You see the slow car still on that inside. But Emmett in the 71 out front. Here comes Arthur Morgan. That 10 car. He won at Chicago and advanced into the round of 8. He's looking to win it here at Darlington and advance into the round of 4, the championship race. Can he advance in the first race back-to-back? Lap 56, still a long ways to go here. Arthur Morgan in the 10 car in second. Pepsi Man now looking to the inside. They're contact made. The 36 now going for the lead as well. 4-car battle up here. Here comes Zach Fair in the 02. 3 Fords and a Chevy. Pepsi Man on the bottom. Emmett's in the wall. Arthur Morgan in third. Zach Fair backs off. Pepsi Man lost a lot of ground running that inside line. Here comes the 10 car to the inside. Arthur Morgan to the lead. But the outside line has the better run off the corner. Side by side for the lead. It's between Emmett in the 71 car and Arthur Morgan. Emmett gets clear into turn number 1, but here comes the 10 car with more speed through the middle. Now Zach Fair in third. Fucking sticky keys, motherfucker. No. Jesus. I hate sticky keys. See the rest of the field here. Seems they've all gotten spread out trying to get around those slower cars. But 71 car still out front. Second place belongs to Arthur Morgan. Next is going to be the 02 is Zach Fair. Pepsi Man right on his back bumper. Mr. Beast in fifth. Marky Plier is a lap down. So 6th place is Ronald McDonald. 7th belongs to Eric Cartman. Then you have Wario in 8th. Yuffie in 9th. Shrek in 10th. Luigi 11th. Sid Highwind 12th. Jake McIntyre in 13th. 14th is Sonic the Hedgehog. 15th, Ryuko Matoy. 16th is Johnny Silverhand. 17th, Banana Joe. 18th, Waluigi. 19th, Jim Cashman. 20th is Reki Ralph. 21st, Barrett Wallace. 22nd, Jonesy Fortnite. 23rd, Simon Belmont. 24th, Mike Wazowski. 25th, William Afton. 26th, Andrew Barella. 27th, Shadow. 28th, Logan Burnett. 29th, Harry Pooper. 30th is Jack Septic Tank. 31st is Mario. And 32nd is Goku. 33rd, Marky Plier, 1 lap down. Clive Rossfield, Skips, and Jonathan Joestar all a lap down as well. And then we have 6 cars out of the race. But now the 71 starts to pull away from Arthur Morgan in second. 2.6 second lead now. It's the battle for... Oh, Zach Fair into the wall off the corner. I was just about to say the battle for second was picking up, but the 0-2 hit the wall. Here's a battle. All 3 playoff drivers here. The 91 really slow on the bottom. .30 laps remaining here in Darlington. That 71 car really pulls away here. Big stack up here. The 17, the 43, 45. Going really slow here. Side by side. Teammates both in the playoffs. Yuffie Kisaragi and Luigi Mario. Clive Rossfield damaged. Now getting a bump from Wario. That 1 car wants to get around the 19. But the 19 keeps blocking. Now Wario He's going to dive to the bottom here. Finally gets around the 19 of Clive Rossfield. That car is beat to all hell. Emmett still your leader. As now Pepsi Man has caught Arthur Morgan. Making a move on the inside here. Here comes 4-car battle for second. Zach Fair, Pepsi Man, Mr. Beast. Here comes Zach to the inside. And missed it. Mr. Beast in the wall, Zach Fair to the second position now. Can he run 6 seconds to catch up to that 71 car? Huge lead from Emmett. Second place. It's Arthur Morgan, 6.7 seconds behind. All these guys really close together here as Zach gets back into second once again. Caution is out. Jonathan Joestar, Jim Cashman, Barrett Wallace on the front straightaway here. Let's take a look at what happened with them. So you see Jim here coming off turn 4, just going to come up in front of Jonesy. Go around. The 99 runs into the back of the, or the 51 runs into the back of the 99. I think the 31 gets the 51 straightened, and then these guys start spinning out. Let's get another look here. We'll be right back with the restart. Welcome back to Darlington. We're here on lap 71. Pace car off the track. Emmett's going to lead the field to the green once again. Mr. Beast is in second. Green flag in the air. 21 laps to go. This Emmett out front now. Into turn 3 and 4. Mr. Beast now to the outside. Here comes the 4 car. Not going to be able to get there as the 71 pulls clear again. 20 laps remaining here in Darlington. Pepsi Man in second. Mr. Beast third. As slower cars are keeping everyone held up again. Marky Plyer, Clive Rossfield, Skips, all holding these guys up. It's now Ronald McDonald up into 5th. Arthur Morgan 6th. Everyone else stuck behind these slower cars. Caution is out. Zach Fair around. Right off the bumper of Emmett. Watch out, everybody. He's going to get out of the way here. Emmett was our leader. What happened there? Let's go take a look. Heading into turns 3 and 4. Emmett slow. Zach Fair gets to the inside on the bottom here. And then coming off the corner, he's just going to slide up in front. It both hit the outside wall. Pepsi Man gets involved. Everyone else seems to avoid here, but first and second into the wall. Right here, it's going to come together. Zach Fair tried to pull the slide job and take the lead. Didn't work out. We'll be back with the restart. Welcome back to Darlington once again. Zach Fair out of the race. Emmett has dropped back several spots. Mr. Beast is now your leader. Mr. Beast eliminated from the playoffs last week. Not in contention for the championship. but he still wants to go out and win. Out of 4. Skips, Clive Rossfield and Marky Ply are going to be a problem, but green flag in the air. Those 3 slower cars are going to be an issue. Mr. Beast gets clear, and now the slow cars are going to slide up in front of the rest of the field here. Right in front of Pepsi Man. Now all stuck behind Clive Rossfield. Here comes Arthur Morgan once again. Skips is passing Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is getting roughed up by Clive Rossfield. Trouble. Oh, watch out, Clive. Hard hits here. Marky Ply involved. Oh, Mr. Beast is getting nailed by Mario. Jim Cashman. Caution is out. Once again, Arthur Morgan has taken the lead. Sonic. Andrew gets a piece. William Afton. Shrek. Wrecky Ralph. Mario. Let's go take a look at that. Clive Rossfield here, a lap down, or maybe even 2 at this point. Doors the 4 car, the leader of the race, into the wall. They both get turned sideways, or at least Clive does, and the 4 all slowed down. Can't get by the 19 without running into the 36. Doesn't want to pull out in front of the faster cars, so just rides behind him here. And then all of a sudden, a lot of guys avoiding here, able to. And then here comes Marky Ply directly into the tire. The 19 flies in the air. The 2 gets hit by the 19, or the 38. The 5 gets hit. Gonna clip the 91 car. Jake McIntyre goes around. And back here comes Mario and Wrecky Ralph into the 4 car. Jim Cashman into the 14. And you have Andrew here going to avoid. Looks like he's going to hit the 4. No? Maybe not. Maybe these guys don't get involved, but just, not much you can do here against Wrecky Ralph. Going to run into the 17. For Andrew there, what happened to the 91? Just seems to spin and get back going. Let's get another angle on this one. Oh. Big hits from some of these guys. We'll be right back with the restart. Welcome back to Darlington. We're going green. Arthur Morgan in the lead. Pepsi Man, the good news about that wreck is we have no more slower cars to be in the inside line. Arthur Morgan pulling away off the start though. Pepsi Man really slow here, getting up to speed. 10 laps remaining here at Darlington. Here comes Ronald McDonald as well. Eric Hartman. Yuffie Kisaragi in 3rd, Emmett in 5th. 6th place is now Sid Highwind. Onto the front straightaway. 9 laps to go now. Here comes the 23 car. Ronald McDonald. He's going to get by Arthur here. New leader, Ronald McDonald in the 23 car. You look through everyone else here. Everyone driving really slow. All bunched up together. This big old pack could cause an issue. We might have another caution here. We're not going to do overtime to keep tradition of the old-timiness of it. 23 car, your leader, Arthur Morgan in 2nd. Still, big pack here. Jonesy Fortnite in the wall. But the 23 car pulling away now. Ronald McDonald has had a very interesting season. Been right around the cut line the whole time. Didn't make it. Now trying to win a race late in the season. As Eric Cartman starts to make a move in Arthur Morgan, but Arthur's coming back. Huge charge around the top. He wants to run down that 23 car. If he can win this race, he's locked into the next round. Locked into that championship race. Here comes the 10. Off turn 4, down the front straightaway. Here comes Arthur Morgan to the inside. Side by side for the lead as they enter turn number 1. The 10 car runs slower on the bottom. Here comes Pepsi Man back. Car in the wall, Andrew Barella back there. We stay green, no problems anywhere. Five laps to go, this time by. Pepsi Man now looking for the lead. Here comes the 36 car to the inside of the 23. They're side by side, and Pepsi Man's going to pull out in front now. He goes slow off the corner, though. Arthur Morgan and Ronald McDonald coming back. 5 cars now. Here comes Ronald to the top of the track. He's going to try and move around the outside. Side by side for the lead. 4 laps to go. Ronald McDonald and Pepsi Man. Oh, the 23's in the wall. So is the 36. Both are, the top 2 are in the wall. They get back going. And they remain in first and second. Arthur Morgan checked up big time. Pepsi Man still your leader. These guys are fighting these cars. 5 cars battling here. Yuffie's in the wall in the background. Side by side again for the lead. Make that almost 3 wide. 3 laps to go. Ronald McDonald back out front. He begins to now pull away from second and third. If he can be consistent, he won't have to worry about those guys anymore. Ronald McDonald out front in the 23. They enter turns 3 and 4 once again. Arthur Morgan in the wall trying to get to the outside of the 36. Two laps to go. Give you a look at everyone else here. '23 was slow through that corner. Here comes the 36 once again. Pepsi Man. Here comes the 36 car. Here comes the 10 around the top. Off turn 4. White flag. 1 lap to go here in Darlington. Into turn number 1 once again. Does anyone have anything for the 23 car? Pepsi Man right there. He backs off though in the middle of the corner. Ronald McDonald is cleared by about 5 car lengths off turn 2. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Ronald McDonald into turns 3 and 4. Is he able to keep it up? Here comes Pepsi Man. The 36 car slows in the middle of the corner. Off turn 4. Ronald McDonald is going to win. He's going to win the race here in Darlington. Second place, Pepsi Man. Third place, Arthur Morgan. Fourth place, Sid Hyland. Fifth place, Yuffie Kisaragi. Sixth place, Eric Cartman. Seventh place, Johnny Silverhand. My apologies. Eighth place, Luigi Mario. Ninth place, Jake McIntyre. 10th, Banana Joe. The rest of our playoff drivers are going to finish. What we got? So our playoff drivers are finishing 3rd, 4th, 5th, 8th, 9th, 20th, 36th, and 38th. We're going to go ahead and add these points up, and then we'll be right back. Alright, so congratulations to Ronald McDonald at the victory. Next week, we'll be heading to the big bad. The big ol', where is it? Talladega. Talladega next week. Let's go take a look at our playoff points. So here are the points for the round of 8 after the first race at Darlington. Arthur Morgan, plus 31. Yuki Kisaragi, plus 21. Sid Hywen, plus 21 as well. Jake McIntyre, only plus 2 over Luigi Mario. Andrews, 37 down. And then these two, Jonathan Joestar and Jackson Barella. Really bad start. 96 points down for Jonathan and 102 points down for Jackson. Jonathan led so many laps today and just had his race fall apart ever since that crash. But 2 races remaining in this round, Talladega and a track we're not entirely sure what's going to take over for Kansas. Because Kansas is not what we want to do. So we'll see you next week at Talladega.